Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. It's so nice to be back here with you. I've had a really fun couple of weeks. I've just got back from Paris, and today I'm going to be sharing with you behind the scenes. All the footage that you see was shot on my phone, so it's a little bit more candid, but I'm really excited to share all the behind the scenes with you because we went to some beautiful places, we saw some incredible things and discovered some new suppliers, and I can't wait to share all of it with you. So I hope you enjoy it. Are you excited?
Very excited, can't wait.
What are you excited for?
Loads of food, a drink and some culture.
And some shopping?
Of course.
And Maison?
Of course.
See you guys there. Just about to head into Maison Objet, excited to see what there is, and I'm going to meet up with Brett and Anthony, who've been here for a couple of days. Here with Brett and Anthony. They've been here for how many days, guys?
2 days. It's day 3. No, it's day 3.
How's the feet?
They're not feeding.
Finding some really gorgeous stuff though, so it's definitely worth the pain. Here's my sister Charlotte. You found lots of good faux flowers, haven't you, Charlotte?
Fabulous stuff.
People have been asking if you have your own YouTube channel because I keep talking about you. Are you going to do YouTube?
Not quite yet, but I have to feature on yours.
Yes, we'll get you on. Maison and Objet, and we'll put the link in the description, is an unmissable show. If you're an interior designer, you have to go. All the best interior designers from all over the world go. There are people flying in from America, even further afield. And essentially what it is this huge exhibition hall near the airport in Paris. And they have, I think, 7 halls, all filled. And when I say a hall, it's like bigger than a football stadium, filled with the best furniture, carpets, lighting, accessories, mirrors, you name it, they have it. And so we go every year or every other year to go and see what our existing suppliers have for their latest collections, and often we discover new exciting suppliers there as well. So that was my main excuse that I told my husband why I was going. It was work, but I was also going with my sister Charlotte and our friend Lucy to Paris. So we were going to go to the show for just one day, and then the rest of the time we were going to be in the city centre, and obviously we were going to do a bit of shopping, go to restaurants and just have a lovely time, getting a bit of culture and a bit of girl time. So it was a lovely trip. Just finished at Maison Objet, saw some beautiful things and very excited to be sourcing them for our projects this year. Now I'm going to get a taxi back to Paris, go to lunch with my sister Charlotte and our friend Lucy, and then we've got a couple of design parties tonight, and I'll see if I can take some footage of that. Things that I saw as trends at Maison Objet, definitely lots of organic shapes, a lot of rounded corners, rounded shaped armchairs and coffee tables, lots of use of marble, more than I've ever seen before, lots of wicker, lots of really earthy textures. Boucle is still strong, and lighter woods is definitely a trend. We just arrived at Paris. I'm here with my sister Charlotte, and our friend Lucy's joining us tomorrow. We're staying at the Monsieur George, and this is my room. I'll give you a little room tour before I mess it up. As you walk in, there's a little cute seating area. Love these wall lights. So chic. And then a little library. And this is the bedroom. There's these beautiful French doors. I'm on the 3rd floor, so you get nice views. The surrounding buildings. It's a very grey day. Another little sitting area. This is my very small suitcase. I'm only here for 3 days. The bed. This is the little bathroom area. Super cute. And then there's the shower.
So what was the favourite thing that you found at the design fair, Sophie?
I can't just tell you one favourite find, I'm going to tell you my top 5. We're always looking for pieces of art, so obviously our clients all have different approaches to art. Some of them are massive collectors. They don't really want us to get involved with buying art on their behalf, but more that we will sort of curate their collection and decide alongside them where it goes in each room. This kind of artwork is perfect, and I think this is a huge trend. It's certainly a trend that we've been embracing for like the past 8 years, which is textural art. It's very sort of soothing and calming to look at. It works well with like a wide variety of decor and it appeals to most people. So I thought this was really clever because it was just such a simple idea, and actually you could do it yourself. It'd be a great DIY project. It was just the folded pieces of material, and that's in a floating frame with a really nice thin oak tray frame detail. So I thought that was really good and would be great for some of our projects. The next thing I loved was this rug, and when you look at it, I just love the fact that it's got all this fine detail. It sort of is a blend of contemporary and traditional. It looks like a Persian rug, but there's something that's sort of broken up about the pattern. It's not completely traditional. And I also really think that I'm favouring thinner pile rugs. I'm kind of over the really thick, deep pile rugs. To me, they just feel a bit dated, a little bit candy, circa sort of 2007. Now I like the thinner rugs. They almost have like a vintage feel to them. So I was really excited to see this supplier and see a lot of these rugs at the show. Next up was these alabaster lights that you can use in your garden. You could use them inside your house as well, but these would look insane if you had like a pool or a project in the Mediterranean. I'm going to check with the supplier how practical they are to use in the UK, because I'm not sure if they'll love the rain on them and the cold conditions that we can get here, but I thought they were lovely. And it's really hard to video alabaster lights because sometimes you get the flickering or the colour doesn't quite look true, but they were just so cool, so I love those and definitely want to use them. If not in a project, then definitely my home. I really loved this marble coffee table. Again, it's very narrow. Marble has been a huge trend. It's always going to be a huge trend. But I would say I saw more marble at this show than I've ever seen before, and lots more bold marbles, not just your typical Carrara marble, but this was a beautiful marble that had, you know, some golden sandy tones, some really, really dark grey. It was stunning, a real statement piece, and again I could just see that working so well in lots of our projects. And then another thing that I loved with this artwork, this was another supplier, again an affordable art supplier, is the frame. You know, like this painting behind me, I commissioned this from an artist that I work with, but for me the art is almost as much about the frame as it is the painting, and I loved how these had like a really narrow, thin frame.
As an interior designer, how important is it to attend these fairs?
You know, Pinterest and Instagram and YouTube and all the internet, it gets very tempting and easy to just be an armchair designer, you know, let the inspiration come to you, but there's nothing quite like travel. Gives you a completely different perspective. You know, I wasn't just the show that inspired me, but all the beautiful buildings around Paris, a lot of the hotel design, the restaurant design, it all feeds into your mind, and I think you need to sort of get yourself out into the world to truly be inspired and create new exciting designs. But with these shows, you know, often photos don't do justice to the pieces of furniture. You're never going to be able to see all the variation and the wide range of items that you can when you're there in person. And when it comes to actually specifying them, you know, if I'm going to order some of these pieces for my clients, I need to be able to tell them, well, I've sat in that chair, I know it's comfortable, and I've seen this material up close, and the images that a lot of these suppliers will have on their website are terrible quality. You really, like, you're taking a bit of a gamble when you order from them. So we really like to go there in person and get a feel for what the quality's like, especially if it's a new supplier. You want to know that you can vouch for that piece when it arrives to your client's project, you know, in 12 months' time, that you're going to be happy with it and they're going to be happy with it. I tend just to go to Maison and Objet, and then I do all the UK-based ones like Decorex, obviously, the Affordable Art Fair, the Crafts Fair. I go to lots of antiques fairs. There's lots spread all around the country. And then 2 people from my team have also gone to the one in Milan. That's much better for contemporary pieces, probably a little bit too contemporary for our typical style. But I always like to make sure that we're staying on top of all trends, so that if a client comes to us, which actually has happened, we've done one of their properties before in a slightly more classic contemporary style, and then they wanted a different apartment elsewhere in a much more contemporary style, but still with our sort of touch on it, that we know the suppliers, that the go-to suppliers for that, and we know how to do that. It's really important that as a designer, you don't get too stuck in a rut, that you can be versatile.
So what was your favourite restaurant that you visited then, Soph?
So my favourite restaurant that we went to, and this is a little bit controversial because I know some people won't like it, is Caviar Caspia. If you follow the Kardashians, you might have seen them eating there. I think Kris Jenner loves to go there, Anna Wintour goes there. Basically they specialise in caviar, and they do this one famous dish that's a jacket potato, very humble dish. Then they put a load of caviar on top, and I don't know what else they do, but it just tastes amazing. I mean, I don't eat caviar very often, but if you go there, you have to have it. So I went there with my sister Charlotte and my friend Natalia Mia, and we had an amazing lunch. We had a couple of glasses of champagne as well, and it was just a real nice treat to indulge in.
Was there any purchases made when we were
Okay, yes. Do you know what? I'm going to go and show you what I bought, because I haven't bought a bag for a long, long time. I'm a really picky shopper when it comes to bags. You know, this is not my first rodeo, and I hate wasting money. So I have a couple of tricks. When I go bag shopping, I have to take either a sister or a friend. I make them try on the bag. If I want to kill them to get the bag, I buy it. If I don't, I leave it in the shop. So I'm going to show you what I bought. Okay, so this is what I got. It's a little pouch bag by Loewe, and I never used to pronounce that correctly. I always used to call it Lowe, but my sister who works in fashion that was there with me, well, she used to work in fashion, corrected me. So it's a little pouch bag, great size for evening, and then you can draw it like that, which kind of changes the shape. And then it also comes with a like crossbody strap, so you can wear it during the day. So I love a hard-working bag that you can use for lots of different occasions. And then I bought separately this extra strap that you can just put on. I won't do that because it's a bit boring, to make it like that, because, you know, sometimes on an evening I don't want to hold a clutch bag all night. I want to sort of have a hands-free experience. So I'm really happy with that. I have been looking for a black evening bag for a long time. Okay, and this video would not be complete without, look what I've got here. I wanted to unbox this with you. Obviously, all of you guys, all the subscribers have been such a huge part of this journey. This channel wouldn't exist without you guys. So I wanted to share this moment with you. So we're gonna unbox our plaque from YouTube for the 100,000 subscribers. Ooh, they sent me a little letter. Some 100,000 subscribers, just how far have you come? If each of your subscribers were a light year, they could take you from one side of the Milky Way to the other. That's insane. That's far. And it's why today we're so excited to celebrate your special YouTube journey with you. Not only have you brought a unique voice and style to the world, you've also created valuable connections and built a community along the way. Oh, this is quite emotional. In that spirit, YouTube is so proud to present to you the Silver Creator Award, which celebrates your hard work and incredible achievement. Congratulations on this amazing milestone, just one of many that we hope will follow in the future. After all, there are countless others out there who have yet to discover your passion and dedication. Whether they come to your channel to learn something new or just for a laugh, a whole new audience is waiting for you to inspire them, just as your growing community continues to inspire you. We can't wait to see what you do next, and we'll be with you every step of the way. Yours sincerely, Susan Wojcicki, the CEO of YouTube. Wow, that's amazing. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. It's huge. I was not expecting it to be this big, and here it is. Can you see that? So it says, presented to Sophie Paterson Interiors for passing 100,000 subscribers. Oh my God, this is a real moment. How are you feeling about this, Ollie?
Feels pretty good.
I really hope you enjoyed this video and you do not want to miss the next one. We are going to do our 2023 trends. I've done all my research, I've honed them down. I'm just going to share with you the best of the best. Ones that you definitely want to be aware of, ones that are here to stay. And I'll probably tell you a few that you need to avoid as well, because I think you get all this information from all angles of this is a trend, and I think it's good to know just as much what to do as what not to do. So I'm going to share it all with you guys in our next video, and we'll see you then.